way out in the woods with a Sawyer and a crew that knew they... Hello, this is David Gordy. I'm a disabled vet. I've been the last 8 years in and out of a wheelchair, mostly in one. I bought this van a few months ago because the VA wouldn't help me get one. They said, I take that back, they said they would help me with a van with $20,000 worth of adaptive equipment if I bought the van. Well, I went and priced vans, and the $65,000 for adaptive van is just not in my capability. So I bought this van because it was cheap and it had low mileage, and that was two things that were good with me, and I needed it, so I got it. The first thing that I needed to deal with it is the lift didn't work. It has a lift on it, but the lift did not work, and so I spent about $1,000 repairing that. The next thing was it needed tires and wheels, or tires and brakes, so there's another $1,200. Other than that, it was pretty good. An issue with a van like this is the height of the roof is such that the air conditioning, which does work, is it takes forever to cool it down, and that is when you come out into a parking lot and it's hot outside. That's a big problem. So I wanted to improve on that, so I bought a portable air conditioner, one of those roll around, there it is right there, portable air conditioner, and that seemed like it might be a good idea. The first thing I did was came and put a power port on the side of the van, which would allow me to charge batteries or run the air conditioning on shore power. The other thing was that it needed power of its own. So let me open this door. I put in a 3,000 watt Energy inverter and 4 AGM batteries, and I had to adapt the exhaust pipe air coming out of it for condenser air to get out of the van without going out a window, which I wasn't about to do that. One of the problems with these portables is that the exhaust tube that comes out is very leaky, and it starts. So let's go look at the front of the unit. One of the problems is these exhaust tubes that come out of these ACs is very leaky and very thin walled, and a lot of heat escapes into the house or the room. But they make this hose sock insulator to go on them that you can get on Amazon, which is very thick. It's velcroed around the exhaust tube, and that absolutely stops the leakage. So that solved that problem. So I have the air conditioner, the exhaust comes out through the back door. There's a view of the vent on the back door, which comes out behind the spare tire, so it doesn't look ugly. I bought 4 AGM batteries, 100 amp hour AGMs, and a 3,000 watt Renogy inverter. I have a charger that I can charge this at home or it will charge going down the road off the electrical system of the van. I have, let's show you how it works. It does a really good job. So, first thing I'm going to do is turn the power on, which I could leave on. And there's a switch up front that turns it on and off from up there. And a power strip right here. The AC just came on, set at 75 degrees. You can hear it. It's already cooling. I heard the compressor come on. You can hear the exhaust air coming out the back. And there's a little wire right there. If you see that phone wire looking thing, it goes all the way up front to the switch on the sidewall there that allows me to turn the unit on or off going down the road and from the front. Also, there's this isolator switch to turn it off from the batteries. There's also another isolator switch right here that connects the van battery, van charging system, to these batteries in the back. So that if I need to charge the batteries off the van, I can. Or if the van battery is dead and it wouldn't start because I left the dome lights on too long or something like that, I can turn that switch on, and it's just like hooking up jumper cables to all these batteries back here, and it starts. So let's go look at the front of the unit. Okay, so this is a 8,000 BTU central unit, and I say central because it's controlled by a thermostat. It cools this van really well. Within a few minutes it's down to whatever the temperature setting is and it'll shut off. Over on this wall you can see my track chair there that I just went to the flea market, and there was a lot of mud, and I took my track chair, which does really well in Florida. There's a switch up there on the wall to turn the inverter on and off, thereby turning on the air conditioning on and off. And I have a thermostat remote right there on the dashboard, velcro to the dashboard. That allows me to set the temperature, the fan speed, a sleep timer if I want it, turn it on and off if I want it. Most of the time I just turn that switch on the wall right there off, and that kills the whole thing. I also have two dash units, one in the dash, one in the back and in the rear of the van, rear air, and both of those work fine. I do not have to run those. They do work, and a lot of times, most of the time I do run them for a while, at least till the van cools down, and then the central unit that I put in takes over and cools the van very good. It's already chilly right here where I'm standing, and I just turned it on. It's about 85 degrees outside, and it's probably about 70 something in the van with the door open. A lot of people will put a window unit in a back window, and they're smaller, they don't perform as well, they don't require as much power, but they do not perform as well as this. This is 8,000 BTU. It works very well, and the fan is much bigger. It blows pretty hard in here. So I thought this might help somebody that is in the van life, or campers, or living in a camper or something like that. As long as you have a way to charge the batteries, either by solar, put 400 to 600 watts of solar on the roof, or shore power. You can plug in that plug on the side and to shore power and run the battery charger and charge your batteries. Or in my case, I have a 150 amp alternator, and I can actually charge all my batteries at the same time going down the road, and have unlimited time or range with doing that. Your range is your gas tank, that's it. So So it's very versatile. It does a lot of things for me, besides just carrying my wheelchair and air conditioned comfort. There's 2 seats back here in the back. One's laid back there a little bit. And 2 captain's chairs in the front. So it's very comfortable, and it does a great job. If you have a van or a small motorhome and no generator, I guess most motorhomes do have generators, but if you have no way to air condition it cheaply, this is the way to go. That air conditioner was about $380, I think. The batteries are about $200 and something a piece. The inverter is about $400. So it all adds up pretty fast. But it is really cool, and it really does a really good job. And everybody that sees it says that I should make a video, so here it is. I hope that helps somebody, helps you out. Maybe you can do this in your own van. Thank you for watching. I hope you get something out of it. Bye-bye. Way out in the woods, with a sawyer and a crew that knew they always could deal with any old order that came down the line. There's a swing saw, chop saw, that cuts up the slabs in time and makes the firewood starter out of all the scraps. The operator looks like ZZ Top. We call him Mr. ZZ Chop. ZZ Chop. So ZZ Chop, he was never a sharp-dressed man, with his overalls and tank tops and forever farmer's tan. He kept the board to run free, and kept the load off the eddy. ZZ wasn't there. Oh, he was surely missed. Eddie had 2 jobs, so the slower that they went, he had to unload, run the swing saw all at once, and Mark had to slow the pace, allow the time spent. When ZZ showed up, they almost hugged him. Needed was the word, but missed was the define. ZZ's beard was long, and dangerous round all that saw him. Tie that mane back, ZZ, before you get sucked in. ZZ Shop was never a sharp-dressed man, with his overalls and tank tops and forever farmer's tan. He kept the boards run clear free, kept the load off the eddies.